how's it going today? This is Chace Eskam with the ChallengeDac project. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the ChallengeDac network, we're a decentralized blockchain application that lets people create and participate in what we call challenges. And all the challenges is a smart contract that's entered into the blockchain that has a reward inside it and has conditions for the reward to be unlocked. So we just let people, we have an app that allows people to set up these smart contract challenges and let people participate in them. And today we are taking questions from the community. We do this every Saturday with the legendary Citimillz, and this is a time where people can ask questions about our development, progress with the token, anything they like, and we try to answer those questions. So probably a lot of news going to be covered today. Had a busy week. Every week keeps getting busier. The crypto industry as a whole is never been busier than it has been now, and we're seeing that with Challenge. There's never been more interest in Challenge than there has been right now, and in the project. And so we got a lot of news. The CHL token price is being tracked on Coinbase. We are still under review with Coinbase. We're still waiting to hear back from Robinhood. We've been reaching out to them. Currently, we're supported by Nudex. We've been supported by Nudex for several years now. We're on Tippet, Discussions app, and a whole lot of other places that I'm forgetting. But the network continues to grow, and there continues to be new places that the CHL token gets added. So for instance, not too long ago we were added to the Discussions app, and we should be making some Discussions app challenges soon to help promote their network, and a whole lot of other challenges. So looks like we're already getting questions. So since today's an AMA, we'll devote all the to try to answer all the questions that there are. So the first one is, where is CHL going to get listed on a major exchange like Coinbase? We don't know. So ultimately we don't have control over who trades CHL and who doesn't trade CHL. We're not an exchange. We're not in the exchange business, and we don't want to be in the exchange business. That's not what we do. We're a technology provider that has a tokenomic system and has a decentralized token that runs our application and our network. So what all we can focus on, or what we focus on, is building a great product, building a strong network, and over time we'll be, big exchanges will most likely want to add CHL, and we'll get added on bigger exchanges. But I can't tell you, or anyone else can't really tell you, oh, we're going to be listed on this exchange at this date. We don't know. We do know that a lot of projects know of us, and we're being looked at closely by a lot of big projects. For instance, Coinbase tracks our price. They've been doing that for a few months now. We've had email correspondence with the members of our community have. And for instance, we're a decentralized project. By all means, if you guys have CHL tokens, anyone who has CHL tokens, feel free to reach out to Coinbase. Feel free to reach out to any exchange, an exchange you like to use, and ask them to add CHL. Because anybody who holds CHL, you have an interest in seeing us get on big exchanges. That's kind of the beauty in crypto, and the beauty in these networks is everybody who has CHL has an interest in seeing CHL price go up. And one of the things that makes prices go up usually is getting on big exchanges. But we don't get to decide what exchanges we go on. The exchanges have to figure that out, and I think that it's just a matter of time, especially if we keep growing the way we've been growing. Our network keeps on getting more advanced. There's more players on it. The exchanges are going to have no choice but to list us, because people need access to good tokens with good fundamentals, and I think we fit that category. I mean, every the last bull market of 2017, there's a lot of people who bought tokens that didn't have any utility, that were just white papers, that was a bunch of frothy stuff. So this time around, I think people and exchanges are going to want to see tokens with projects with technology back behind them. That's why I think projects like Hive will do well, because it's got a decentralized social network that people use. It's got real users. It's got real utility. The token has real value. You can rent out the token. We've just rented out a bunch of Hive to do ChallengeDac promotion. So there's a demand for Hive tokens to promote Challenge on Hive, because there's a lot of blockchain users, and that's the same idea with Challenge. People will start accumulating Challenge tokens to promote things on Challenge, and I'm sure that's already going on. There's already people buying the token. So when you're buying the token, you're buying influence on the Challenge network. Just like if you buy Hive, you're buying influence over the Hive network, essentially. So, but I think we're closer than we have been in a while, or than we ever have, to getting on a major exchange. And looks like we got Citimillz here, and hopefully he's got a good connection today, and we're able to hear him clearly. How's it going?
Yo, Chase.
Yep. Can you hear me all right?
Fine, bro. I'm doing good.
Good. Nice to have you. You had a big show last night, right?
Same here.
Finished up with a big show last night, right?
Yeah. I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Oh yeah, a big show. You finished up with a big music show last night, right? You were out doing a big show, right? For
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
For real.
yeah,
It went well.
yeah. So good.
It was
Well,
amazing.
yeah, and we got a big show today too, for crypto. So that's good. So it's good to
Yeah.
have you here, the legendary Citimillz, and
Thanks, bro.
yeah, and we're already getting questions. So the first question was, someone was
Yeah.
asking, when are we going to be on some major exchanges like Coinbase? And I said, it's hopefully soon, at any time. I mean, all we have control over is building good technology, building a user base, promoting the application. And if we do those
That's
things
right.
and do them well, we're going to be
Yeah.
wanting to be traded. And, I think there's a reason that Coinbase tracks our price and they're looking at us. And I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden there
That's
came out an
true.
article
We
and all of a
we
sudden they
on
just put out
we on market cap too. That's a big thing for
yeah,
us.
it would definitely, what'd you say would help the market cap?
I was talking about coin market cap, that CHL is on coin market cap. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
it's on
that's
coin
a
market
big
cap.
thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's good for us. I mean, it's I was going through all the different places that are supported by, we're constantly trying to get on new exchanges, new apps, but a lot of times
Yeah,
we forget about all the places that we've already been added to. I mean, we've been on Nudex, we're on TipCC, we're on Discussions app, we're on so many different wallets. I forget the wallets. We're on a lot of dexes that I forget about. All core exchange. So we already are traded and on so many different places, but it definitely is going to make a difference when a big player like a Coinbase or a Binance steps in. It'll make a huge
yeah.
impact. So we're
We should get on
Probit too.
Yeah,
I
we should
noticed,
try getting on Probit Exchange.
yeah, or KuCoin. I know that you know, we have a lot of people using KuCoin, and they put out like 30, 40 support tickets last week, so we didn't get around to following up with them this week, but KuCoin
Okay, we should do
a good
that.
place.
That
Yeah,
follow up.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I think KuCoin's a little bit newer, but they're still, you know, they're still a big player, and they seem like they're doing things right, and they could be, you know, really you know, they could be the biggest exchange here pretty soon. I mean, after all, Binance, I mean, I don't think Binance was set up until like 2017 or what. It didn't really get, you know, these exchanges get really big fast. They get smaller fast. Um, but the more exchanges, the better. So whatever exchanges you guys use and you guys hold CHL, you know.
Yeah. I saw you asked about ideas for the development meeting
Yep.
on Telegram. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would like the developer to make it possible for us to tip users again.
yeah, tip users. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And also multi user tipping. Like maybe we could tag like 3 people or 5 people or
right.
three.
And then do check marks, like just go like check all these, and then we need check marks and then reward at once. And then if there's a couple in there that you don't want to reward, then you don't have to reward them, but just,
Sure.
you know, that would make it a lot more time efficient, and I think people would be making a lot more challenges if they did that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that went well. So yeah, just so much going on with the project. I mean, we've never been busier.
I'm
We had a good,
excited.
yeah, good development meeting last night. So we got a whole lot of things that we're working on, and we're right now, when we're putting together the plans for version 8, we need your guys' feedback. I mean, we're just running on everyone's feedback. So we got good suggestions last night, and
Yeah.
you know,
Okay. At my party,
yeah, yeah, and just
at
keep
my
getting,
party last night, yeah, I got CHL holders. Some CHL holders attended the party.
did you
Some
do a
friends who know
geo
about crypto.
did you do a geo drop?
Yeah, I didn't give out. No, I didn't do a Joe drop, but I'll do it in the next show.
Yeah,
That'll be next month.
yeah. Now that
Next month.
you know, there's more shows and concerts and whatnot. You know, we got to start doing the geo drops more. So that could be a cool thing where you know, and you know what we should do is maybe do like some sort of press or whatever. Like maybe we can get some sort of uh, news media place to pick up on it and say, hey, there's going to be a rap show that gets that's cryptocurrency. People are going to get cryptocurrency for going to a show. You know, that's kind of an interesting thing that maybe someone could.
I didn't get that.
Oh,
Come again, bro.
maybe you know, if we did a geo drop at your concert or whatever, we could maybe get like a news or a media network might want to report on that, because that's a kind of an interesting story. The concept of somebody going to a show and collecting crypto for going to a show. So yeah, maybe that'd be a cool thing to
Yeah,
yeah. So we've been so focused on task challenges, and task challenges have been doing so well that you know, the geo challenges have taken a back seat.
promoting my music.
Yeah. So, but originally that was the original concept for challenge was
Yeah, we should try and bring back Joe Challenge.
well, you can make them. They're on the network. I mean, people are making.
Yeah, I mean
stuff.
Joe
You know,
Challenge.
what I notice is they're not as popular. They don't get as many votes. They show up lower on the news feed. So like people, there were the people that made a lot of. Actually, last week there could have been almost as many geo challenges made as task challenges, but they didn't get. They were at the bottom of the network. Like all the hot posts, all the ones that got higher up were trending were task challenges, and
I'll try and encourage our people I'll try and encourage our members to be voting on challenges, because I think they just need someone to ask them to do that before they recall. Some of them do forget.
Yeah. Well,
that
I think a lot of people are voting. I think it's working well. I mean, the challenges
I saw an improvement last week.
Yeah. And I noticed the challenges that are like the that have the highest participation, that people like the most, end up being highest on the
Yeah.
on the trending page. So I'm pleased at how it works. That
Yeah, yeah.
we brought that in this last development cycle, and it works well. So that's your
Yeah.
utility of CHL, to have your posts be more seen, and as more people come on the network, that's going to be more important. So to get your post higher up, just like right now we're
Yeah.
getting Hive, we're renting out Hive to promote Challenge on Hive.
Hey guys.
Soon that will happen with Challenge, hopefully. So we're already getting questions. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Am I breaking up on you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you now. You broke up for a sec.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
So we getting some questions now?
I was about reminding our users, kindly send in your questions, guys.
Yeah.
Actually, if you're on this live stream, you need to take a screenshot so we can reward you later after the live stream. So what I'll urge you guys to do is to send in your questions, because we are having an AMA with the Vigor Protocol community next week. That'll be next week.
Yep.
I think it's today. That's on Monday. Monday. Yeah, that's on Monday.
This upcoming Monday?
So yeah, if it's not this Monday, then it will be next week Monday. But it's gonna be on a
Okay.
Monday. That's what they told me.
Okay. And then we're going to
Yeah.
be doing an
So
AMA on the.
they say we should do a lot of promotions before the AMA.
Okay. On and where's the AMA going to be taking place, on the Vigor platform, or on the
Yeah,
Vigor Telegram?
yeah, I think it should be on the Vigo Telegram so that we can refer them to our own Telegram group.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, we want to do a lot of cross promotion. We've been doing a lot of cross promotion with hopefully we'll do something with 3Speak here pretty soon. We're working with NFT Showroom, and it'd be great to work with Vigor and get something going with Vigor. We already have the Vigor token on Challenge, and so maybe we'll be making some challenges in the Vigor token this week. So if you want yourself some Vigor tokens, then stay on the challenge application, because we're probably going to do some challenges in
Yeah,
Vigor.
I just dropped a $5 Watts PHL giveaway on the TipCC Discord server.
Yep.
I just dropped it while you went live.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
that's yeah, all types of ways of getting crypto is, you can win it on the challenge application. You can win it for watching live streams, for asking questions. So
Sure.
there's no excuses not to get some
Crypto.
crypto, especially this bull run. So yeah. So that
Yeah.
happened. There's with us and
You
Hive,
got a question?
so much going on.
Chase,
Yep. What
you
do we
got a question? This one is from Philip. It says, on how many exchange platforms is CHL listed?
I don't know. What do you think we're on currently? How many exchanges?
Yeah, we on Nudex.
Nudex,
Yeah, we
BitSonic.
on
There was
Sonic.
BitSonic.
Yeah.
And then a lot of exchanges, like, they'll be in
We
different
on
languages.
Alpha Exchange.
Alcor, we're on Alcor. Probably the most reliable place, the best place has been Nudex. They were the first. Actually, they were the second place to list us. We actually were originally listed first on BitSonic. Or no, not BitSonic. What was it? Gosh, I don't know if they're still around now. God, I can't even. It's been like 2-3 years ago. I forgot the first place that listed CHL.
Yeah.
That's funny. it's but anyways, Nudex was the second place, and they just listed us.
Okay.
And
Nice.
they didn't even tell us. I mean, that happens. All the places that have listed CHL, they don't even tell us. They just list it, and all of a sudden we're like, and then one day we're, oh wow, we're on Nudex.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was great.
It's
Because right
because
after
of the
that,
activeness
yeah,
it's because of the activeness of the community members,
yeah.
and the market cap.
Well, back then we didn't have anything. I mean, back then we just had a white paper, and we did an airdrop, and then after the airdrop, we didn't. We were kind of holding our breath, seeing if exchanges were going to lift us. And
Awesome.
yeah, then Nudex came along, and then they traded. That was August of 2018, and they've traded us ever since. And they probably would be the place that we recommend the most to buy it currently. And then we've had other places that like. All Core Exchange is good. They're a little bit newer, but they're a great place to get CHL. And there's hopefully we'll get more soon.
All right. Yeah. Hi guys. I see everyone. Good evening, guys. Yeah, I see you. Good day, everyone. I know we got people from different time zones.
Yeah, all over the world. We're a global community. We got at least six of the 7 continents. I think we got challenge users on. I don't think we got any challenge users in Antarctica, but I know we got South America, North America, Europe, Asia, Australia. Yeah. We got users down in Australia. We got a couple whales in Australia. I think there was a couple whales down
New
there.
York. Yeah, New York. Everywhere.
Yep. So worldwide, and that keeps growing. I mean, last night in the development meeting, we were talking about ways of making challenge better, and if you guys would be interested in doing development meetings and having them in an open format like this, let us know. We can release all our development meetings and let people maybe live stream them and stuff, so people can participate and stuff.
Instagram.
Yeah, that we could do it on Instagram or whatever. Just or maybe we got to do something with more people if we want more people involved. Maybe like a Zoom or Zoom or something. So there's multi. But we're going to be trying to do more and more, make more and more of what we do are transparent. But anyways, we were just talking about making challenge better, the version 8, and we said we can make it better, but we're gaining users every day just the way it is. So just we're growing at a fast pace just with our current design. So obviously if we keep improving our design, we're going to keep growing quicker and quicker.
That's right. The ChallengeDac app version 8 is gonna be the bomb, man.
Yeah. So it's going. Yeah. We talked about referral codes. That's one thing that we're going to try to get in there. That was suggested up by you guys in the challenge where we asked. We got a lot of suggestions for DMs, direct messaging. Yeah. So let us know.
Yeah, I think direct messaging. We should take note of all of them. So I think hello guys, if you're just joining the AMA, all we need from you is we need questions that we are gonna present on the AMA day with the Big Up Protocol community. So we are soon gonna be hosting an AMA. Okay, we're not gonna be hosting. It's the Big Up Protocol community that will be hosting us very soon.
Guests. So we guests.
Yeah, we need questions. Yeah, wonderful questions from you guys. So do that for us. Send your questions in, so you get your CHL, and you get more CHL on that day. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's we're giving out more CHL than we realized, because when we did I noticed when people made their challenges, sending their when we were challenging people to send CHL to KuCoin, a lot of people sent the CHL from their CHL balance directly to KuCoin. And a lot of the people had 50, 100,000 CHL, and I'm like, wow, they were able to accumulate a good chunk of CHL just through doing challenges.
That's right.
So
good luck.
Yeah.
Okay, more questions. Send in your questions, guys.
Yep, send in your questions. If you want the question bonus, then you got to ask questions. You're not going to be able to win the question challenge without asking questions. And
Yeah. Okay. 4K CHL.
yep. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, we already had quite a few. We'll wait for more, see if more come in here. And then Hive delegation too. We got so much going on that we didn't even cover that yet. But we got Hive contest coming up right now. And have we released the rules for that, or are those still coming out?
Yeah. This evening, it's evening over here, so I'll be dropping it once I'm done with the live stream. So
Okay.
watch out for it. Yeah, we got 55K Hive power on our Hive account. So we'll be giving out Hive upvotes to everyone who creates a Hive account. It's free. You don't have to pay for a Hive account. So you
Yep.
could just be blogging about CHL every day and you get good upvotes. It's up to $1. Yeah, $1. I think $1 upvotes.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
so
before a week ago when prices were higher, I think it was close to like $1.50. So I think it's still over $1, but nonetheless, it's 50 over 50,000 Hive delegations. So we got that
and you know
for
what? And you know what? These users get to earn EOS on the challenge app because I create a challenge for them on the challenge app for them to create a Hive account. So they earn EOS on the challenge EOS app, and they also go over to the Hive blockchain and earn $1 upwards. So I think it's worth something, you know.
yeah, yeah.
It's a challenge.
That's yeah, that's really good. That's a really good deal. I mean, it's a really good so you can download challenge for free, get an EOS
Yeah.
account, get EOS for creating a Hive, a free Hive account, and then most importantly, the biggest thing is just being part of both of those networks. Because when you join those networks, you're gonna be able to win so many more rewards. I mean,
Yeah.
the rewarding system.
Another Another beautiful thing is, sorry to cut it short.
No,
Another beautiful thing is that you're gonna be earning CHL on the app. You know, free CHL
yep.
app.
And and in something like Hive, I mean, Hive probably has a lot of growth in front of it, but they're not as new as we are. So sometimes if you want that exponential growth, the growth that's really, we're Hive has been around a couple of years. We've been around, a
Yeah,
little bit longer than we have. So we're a little bit newer project, and a lot lower market cap, and fewer users. I think they got 1 million users, and so we're at like 10,000. So we're this is a really cool time in a project's life cycle, and I think we're just in the beginning of really hitting critical mass and bringing on a lot of users and getting listed by some big exchanges. So I think it's a cool time to be part of the challenge community.
that's true, bro.
Yeah,
A very cool time.
yeah, yeah. So it looks like we got another exchange question. Actually, a few questions looks like we missed here.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, we covered
from
that one.
Rosanna.
Yeah, I don't think we got to hers yet.
Yeah, we did. We did. So let me go with it. CHL could be included in a major exchange in the near future. Like she's asking a question.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, that's what we're working for. That's what the challenge community is working for. The challenge community wants the challenge token to be traded as widely and make it as prevalent as it can be. More networks, more exchanges, and the more places that it's traded at, the more places it's supported at, the more
Yeah.
valuable our network is. So we all are trying to grow the network, and the more valuable the network is, the more valuable CHL is, because CHL controls the network.
Yeah. All right. We got another question from Independent. And it says, the day CHL will be number one. Okay, that's supposed to be a question.
It already is. It is number one. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
I know for the
Um,
people that are using it, and there's we got a lot of users that participate in almost every challenge, and for them it might be number one. you know for the
yeah,
people in our community, I think challenge, I think there's a lot of people that challenge is their favorite token, and challenge is their favorite blockchain application. Probably a lot of people challenge is their favorite application at all, but uh period. There's been I think a lot of people are amazed and when they realize that they can win real value, real money pretty much by doing internet challenges, and
yeah,
by making videos or whatever. I think, you see somebody, they make a challenge for the first time, they get their rewards, and then they make another challenge and they look all excited and they're like, wow, this actually works, so,
yeah.
um, I think
That's
it's
true.
a cool thing. And I think uh, it's going to continue to be number one for more and more people.
Sure. I like the fact that we have a lot of engagements on the app recently.
Yeah, yeah, it's all about engagement and getting people to use the app, and so that's all that's what we're just trying to keep going, and
Yeah,
hopefully we'll be able to do some partnerships with Respeak maybe this week, and you know um, we know the value of creating challenges is there, it works, uh, but just getting other people
yeah,
to know about it, and that's just going to help the network grow even faster.
sure. Okay, guys, if you're on this live stream, kindly take a screenshot because I'm going to ask of it later.
Yep.
And I'm going to reward everyone who was here. So if you were here without a question,
Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, you cut out a little bit, but I think I heard what you were saying is, yeah, make sure you ask a question because, we want to give out rewards for everyone who was here, but really the only way for us to know you were here is if you were apt to ask a question. Because, a lot of times people say, I was on the live stream, but, but if you ask a question, we can see your account name and we can see that
yeah,
people aren't sharing the same account name over and over again. Then,
yeah,
we know that,
yeah,
we're giving rewards away that we're supposed to. Um, so yeah, if you guys got questions and want to get rewarded, make sure you get them in.
yeah.
And
Send it.
yeah, so yeah, lots of ways of winning. We got Hive coming out, new development. Hopefully we hear something from these exchanges. We got a lot of
Yeah,
outreach to, we've been doing an outreach to P tokens. That's really big for us if they were to list or create a PCHL. We're doing outreach to KuCoin. Did that. Hopefully something comes of that. And then Robinhood, we did outreach to Robinhood. You guys made challenges asking Robinhood to support CHL, and there's actually some screenshots of CHL on Robinhood that I saw. So maybe they could be getting ready to list us. So we should keep following up with them too.
that's right. I'm also still expecting to hear from Coinbase.
Coinbase, yep. We've been going on with Coinbase for quite a while. They track the price of CHL, and
Yeah,
yeah, hopefully that'd be really nice if all of a sudden they list CHL. And I really don't see, I think we're definitely an industry leader. I mean, we're using blockchain uh, in a way that you see a lot of times where people are trying to use blockchain just to be part of blockchain, but it's not a really purposeful thing. It's not working in a meaningful way. I
yeah,
think we've incorporated blockchain in a meaningful way, in a practical way, uh, and one that can scale to thousands, if not millions, of people. And
yeah.
that's backed by a token that's decentralized. It's been traded for a number of years now. So
Highly decentralized.
yeah, decentralized because we pretty much just did the airdrop to the whole EOS network. So yeah, decentralized, been traded for quite a few years. So I mean, when big exchanges have to list new tokens, who are they going to list? I mean, I definitely think we're at the head of, we're definitely industry leader.
Yeah. You know, the whole geo challenge concept, you know, and the tax challenge concept. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Awesome. One of a kind.
yeah, it's, but the most important part of that equation is us and the players and, people making the challenges. So great software is
Yeah.
always great when people use it. And so, we're going to keep continuing to get people to use it. And, sooner or later, more and more people are going to jump on the network and know that
Sure.
CHL is for real.
That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
I
So
do see a lot of video entries on challenges. I see a lot of video entries that we got a lot of users, man.
yeah, it's cool to see their faces and see them make videos. A lot of times, we've been accused of, like, when we do a challenge, someone was like, oh, well, you guys, made a challenge for someone to retweet something. It was just like bots. And I think people were thinking that, when you see
Yeah.
50 people saying, oh, saying similar things, people just assume they're bots, but they were
Yeah.
just people getting crypto rewards, and they weren't really bots. But when we make the videos, when we ask people to make videos, then people can see their faces and know that, oh, they, those are real people. So
That's
when we're trying to collectively get a point across, like, say we're trying to reach out to an exchange or reach out to Coinbase or whatever, if we get 50 people saying in a video saying, hey, we want you guys to do this or that, that's a lot more powerful than 50 comments that are just letters, because sometimes people might think that it's just bots, or it's the same person with 50 accounts or whatever.
yeah. You broke up for a sec.
Oh,
So
yeah.
did you see the comment right here?
No, we got another question.
He says I'll be spamming CHL everywhere. Keep up the good work. I know it's a joke.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a fine. I mean, what's spamming versus sharing, or friendly sharing and spamming is a fine line, so but
Yeah, just share
it's
our tag. Let
yeah,
him
just
share
share
our
a tag.
tag.
But yeah, that's we're our software runs where people are incentivized, to want to share us, to want to get more people on the network. That's the same
Yeah.
thing that built up Hive. Is Hive or Steemit. We got very similar tokenomics to Hive. And you've seen everything they've done, and I think we're going to just
Yeah.
grow like they did, if not faster, because we're on mobile phones. We're a little bit. I think our UI is a little bit friendlier, where we have more dynamic challenges, and so we got the hindsight. We got to learn, from a lot of their mistakes. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, send in your questions.
Yep.
It's question time.
Yep. Get them in. I know it's getting
I'm ready.
late. It's getting late for Citimillz, so we don't know how much longer we can keep going for. So it's so get them in if you guys want to get your rewards, and most importantly, if you guys got some questions and you want to know what's going on with the project, this is, Citimillz and I, we do this challenge every day. Every day we work on challenge. So we're deep in the project. Yeah, we know about as much about what's going on as anyone. And if there's a question we don't know, we'll point you to someone that does know it.
Yeah. Citimillz right here. I represent CHL community, man. That's what it is. 100 Classic, man. We keep grinding every day. We keep doing things smoothly. That's how we rock it, man. You know how we grind.
Yep.
Classic.
At a loss for questions, but I'm here for support. Well, you know what? That works too. If you don't have a question, but you got a comment, you just are here for support, then
You got no problem.
Yeah, that's that works for us. Can you put the Telegram chat?
Did you hear what this guy? See this comment?
Yeah, can you put the Telegram chat
into
the app? Into the challenge app? Yeah, so that's one thing that we worked on with challenge version 8 is or
the Telegram app into the app.
Yeah, you can drop a link. You can drop a link to, you can drop any URL into challenge, and you can click through it and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. And so it looks like it's slowing down a little bit. We'll maybe wait another minute or two, see if we get any more questions. And if not, we'll be
Right.
back on Monday. We'll try to do, well, we don't know. We might have a bigger AMA on Monday.
Contest. They have contest.
Hive
Yeah.
contest.
Yeah. It's gonna be starting tonight. So by next week,
Yep.
we'll have a lot of entries already.
And I think probably one of the best challenge results we got this week was from Exodus. So Exodus did get back to us. So we had you guys reach out to Exodus, and they said that they might add CHL support in a future release. So that's a good sign they got back to us. So when you guys ask about us getting on a big exchange, I mean, Exodus, you know, they're kind of like an exchange, and they're very big. So that could be a huge for us. So I think there's a little clip from our last meeting where we pulled up their reply to us. I think I'm going to put that into a video and maybe ask you guys to spread it and put a challenge out for that to see if.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Well,
congratulations to all of us. Guys, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
News. Yeah. And, you know, that's just because you guys were proactive and reached out to them and, you know, created that opportunity. So we're going to follow up on that and keep creating challenges, and hopefully we'll get on an Exodus new version. Exodus, you know, maybe we can ask, say, oh, that's great that maybe we'll see CHL on new Exodus release. You know, when can we expect a release date? You know, something like that. Cool. So.
Chase.
Yep. Did I break up a little bit on you?
I think I lost. Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't get the last thing you said.
Gosh, what was I saying? We were just saying that, or I was saying,
Hive contest.
Hive contest. Maybe Monday. We don't know. It's either this Monday or next Monday. The bigger AMA.
Okay.
Bigger AMA. Either this Monday or.
Okay, the AMA. Okay. The AMA. Yeah.
Yeah. And
we'll let the community know.
Yeah, we'll let the community know. And Exodus, well, be expecting an Exodus challenge from me. I really want to see us get on Exodus.
Yeah, surely we will. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, cool story about Exodus. Exodus was the first place that I actually got my EOS tokens. EOS was when EOS was doing their airdrop.
Yeah.
Or no, when EOS was doing their ICO, the token was pretty hard to get it trade. It was actually kind of like I almost equate it to how CHL is now. It was like, you know, it had good fundamentals, but it was just kind of a hard token to get. And I couldn't get it on any of the exchanges. And the first place I got it on was Exodus. I downloaded Exodus and I was able to trade Bitcoin for EOS. And that was the first place I got EOS.
Wow.
So for me personally, that would be very great to see, you know, very satisfying to see CHL get on Exodus.
Yeah.
So, cool.
I would love that too. I love to see CHL and Exodus wallet.
Yeah. And cryptoheadsthemovie.com. Looks like someone's spamming us.
Yeah. Looks like.
Or maybe they're just dropping in, letting us know about another project. I mean, if you guys got projects that, you know, we're always open to collaborate with other projects too. If you got a crypto project of your own that you want to promote,
so if you want,
let us know.
Let us know if you want.
Yeah.
Hey guys, no spamming in here.
Yeah, you might get the boot from if you start spamming. The only spamming that's allowed is ChallengeDac spamming. So you can't have other people spamming. So
that's true.
Cool. So anything else we got for the people before we sign off?
Yeah, they just have to get their screenshots ready, then prepare for the hype contest, and also prepare for the bigger AMA.
Yep.
That's it.
And I think I'm gonna throw this up on YouTube, and then we'll do a challenge to spread this. What would be a good way of spreading this video once it's on YouTube? Maybe ask people to share it, um,
Sure.
or maybe we'll put a Twitter post out and ask people to reshare it so this gets out too. So I think that's all we got for the people right now, and we'll see you guys next week. And then in the meantime, you guys can always come on our Telegram challenge, Facebook, wherever. We're always easy to get a hold of if you got any questions.
That's it.
All right.
One love, my people.
All right. Take it easy. Bye bye.